Welcome to this look at a new mod map on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, I am on Fairhead. This is a new mod map out by FastFarming and ES Agri. 620.62 megabytes download. There are no required mods to download for this. There are no additional crops. Contracts are available. I'm going to start off by saying astonishing, staggering, breathtaking. This map is based on a real location, and if you go onto Google Earth, if you just type in Fairhead, it's in Northern Ireland, County Antrim, and you zoom in, most of the farms on here are faithfully recreated. I mean, almost exactly, which is incredible. One of the farms, Ruin Farm, has got the old farm ruin across the road, and on the map here there's a debris crusher, which we'll get to later on. Actually, in real life, on Google Earth, across the road, just down from the ruin, there's a little quarry gravel yard with a debris crusher. So honestly, it is staggering. And this is one of those maps that, as I'm driving round, I'm stopping thinking, that'll make a brilliant thumbnail. That'll make a brilliant thumbnail. Oh my god, that's amazing. That'll make a brilliant thumb. I mean, look at that view. It's just, wow. I'm lost for words. I know it doesn't happen very often, but it's incredible. There are over 100 3D models added onto this. Slot count is 1014 on all three game modes. So a new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch, 1014. So you start with the same equipment and machinery in all three. The map looks like this. Now, I think the only farm that's been added in, looking at Google Earth, Google Maps, I think is this one up here. But we've got our starter farm here, and we start with this whole section with these fields. The main farm area is 753,624. So on farm manager and start from scratch, that's what it will cost. We've then got over here Rathlin View Farm, which we'll go to and we'll buy. I'm going to put some money in. We've got Fairview Farm, and then down here we've got Hillview Farm, and then Ruin Farm, which is just here, which we will purchase as we go around. Field prices, we've got some small ones, not too expensive, medium, large, and they kind of work their way up. Even the large ones, not too bad at all. This is, I say predominantly, it's set up because it's Northern Ireland, the style of farming, a lot of cow farming, sheep farming, a lot of silage work, grass work, that kind of thing. But of course you can run any crops you like. This is for small and medium machinery. This is not a large machinery map. If you don't like hedges and you don't like fences, you're probably not going to like this. But even if you don't, as we go around, I think you will still appreciate, or you can appreciate, the beauty of the landscape, which has been captured amazingly well. So sleep trigger is just here. We got a pickup here, which we'll get back to in a little while, momentarily. There is so much. I mean, honestly, the way the fencing leads into stone walling, the way you've got these stone posts, the immersion to it. It's next level. It really is incredible. I've been up now. I haven't tried that before, but anyway. Let's open this up. Now, some of the doors have been doing that, I've noticed. Some don't, some do. You get the slow sound, but it opens and closes like the door on the Death Star into the control room, a little bit like that. A little bit scary. We've got a small Massey here, workshop. We've got a bit of kit there for our telehandler, which we do have as we go around. The first of our cow barns. Let's open that. Open that. This holds 16. So you can swap between them and sort of move animals around, that kind of thing. What I love about this as well is each of the yards is different. Each of the yards feels immersive. Each of the yards is multi-level. It's built into the landscape. You look at the terrain, it's very hilly, and it fits. We had some silage additive around the side. We've got some mineral feed, a pallet of it just there, with a seeder just there. There, that one. Woo! Mind your fingers. As we move up and around, telehandler, silage clamp leveler, compactor just there. We've got larger massy grasswork equipment here with baler. We do also have, actually, where was the light? Did I find the light switch when I was, here we go. Lights on. We do start with a load of bales. We've got a load of hay bales here. We've got a load of silage bales as well. This is for sheep, 70 of, so we have 70 sheep in here. Now, what I did find, I couldn't get this trigger to work. The only mod put in by the map maker, if we go into build mode and we go to containers, is that one there, the Karma 16 for seed and mineral feed. Fairhead mod, it says, but this one I can't get the trigger to refill. If I open the gate, because I thought potentially I need to come round it a bit further. I've been all the way around. Unfortunately, I think it clipped over with the gate opening trigger. But anyway, covered silage clamps just here. Feed mixer, as I said. Got some silage bales already provided. Bit of result on it. That's the back of the first cow barn. We've got cows 30, so second cow barn. If we come up around here, manure heap extension, muck spreader, little water point just there, more equipment, sprayer, spreader, forage wagon, trailer, or sort of low loader trailer. We've got fertiliser and we've got herbicide tucked in. I don't think we've got any seed actually. I think that's all solid fertiliser, solid fertiliser. I think it's all solid fertiliser. And then we've got more gear here, power harrow, plough, cultivator, and that's a cover crop cultivator with a bit on the top. I love this as well. Like I say, multi-level. As you go around each of the farms, you've got these bits for your silage clamps. I can't stop smiling. This is, you know, as I was driving around, it was just, wow. Every brow of a hill. Windrower, slurry spreader, trailer. And like I say, you go onto Google Earth and you look at this farm, it looks almost exactly the same. Just brilliant. Let's close the gate there. And then back round and we'll grab the pickup. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put some money in and then we'll make a move around. Oh, there's the silage additive. Look, I know we had some somewhere. Bear with me while I put some money in and then we'll get round and we'll have a look. Okay, let's go. We're going to drive around and out the back of the yard. We've got a couple of lakes. One of them we can access, or we sort of go around. One of them we can't. Actually, no, we need to go out here first. No, before we do the lakes. We'll go out to this farm first. So this is Rathlin View Farm we're heading to. I mean, look at the stuff like this. Like I said, look, you've got the dry stone wall in, whether you get fencing put in or in amongst it or to the side of it where it starts to collapse. But this, little details like this, broken down wall, a little bit of water where it's been running down into the field, and everywhere you turn, the view is just stunning, just incredible. Over the cattle grid. Follow this down. We'll come to Rathlin View Farm. As you can see, our starter equipment, this is on 120.6 hours. I think the telehandler's on 68 or something like that. So, we've come up and along this lane here, followed this along, and we are here. Plot 38, that will cost you 296,481. That and that. And as we come round, we've got lighting on the barns and buildings. Sheep. 70 of can be done here. If we open the gate, go into the yard. We've got a workshop trigger just around the side here. Silage clamp. Fuel tank, 10 or 15, 10,000 litres. We go through the gap in the wall here. Sleep trigger, just here at the house. And it's that thing as well. It's weird how your mind works. Because as I was driving around, I'm thinking, wow, this is just stunning. When I pulled up here, I thought, oh, I wonder what the view's like at the top of the hill. It was that thing of, it was so immersive. I just had that feeling of, I just want to go up there because I want to see, you know, I want to see what it looks like, and it doesn't disappoint. Look out to the house. Oh, man, it's incredible. It really is. I'm going to keep saying it. I know I sound all gushy and stupid. I have no affiliation to fast farming or Agri at all. Just love it. Right, I'm going to head back on this road. I'll see you when we get back to the farm. So, as I said, we're going to go around the back of the yard and out here. Follow this track along. So, L-O-U-G-H, Irish for lock, lake. I think it's still pronounced lock. So this is Loch na Crannog, I think it's called. Just here, on the map, in real life, that's what it's called. If we follow this up, out across the landscape, we do come to the edge of the map. I was hoping we could go through the gate and out to it, because there's another lake just out to from where we are now, sort of north-west-ish. And that's Loch Dhu, but we are right at the edge of the map. We come to a gate, and unfortunately you can't open the gate, but it's like I've said before on maps where you get the odd rocks. I love the rock coming up through the ground, so you've got these patches of rock. So yeah, we've got the gap here, and unfortunately you can't open that gate because we are right on the map edge. If we go through here and have a look through the trees, you can just see through the fence there, that's Loch Dhu, just through there. I've always said when I do map tours, I love a map that's based in reality. Well, especially when it's done to this level as well. There's nothing anywhere on this map that's even slightly clunky. As you're driving around, it's smooth, it's well laid out, it's, you know, it works incredibly well. Plenty of forestry if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I always say it's entirely your choice. So we started at Fairhead, went to Rathlin, we're coming up on Fairview Farm, I think this one is. The hedges have sort of semi-collisions on them, almost like a low wall. Come around the back of the farm here. There's stuff like this that you see when you drive all around in different places in the UK. You know, everyone says, you know, it's lovely to have a pristine yard, and a lot of yards are, but you still have areas where you've got stuff stacked up behind walls, old bits of machinery, and again with this, it's not overly done, it's subtle, and it works. So we'll open the gate here. So we have come from there, back past the farm, up here, past Loch na, I'm sorry if I said it wrong, Crannog, I think it is. Up here, and then we followed this route round here. So we're now here. This is plot 24, 691,027. You do get some fields as well as the farm. So your triggers appear. Coming through the gate. 2 covered silage clamps just there. Plenty of open yard space. So for putting in, I don't think any of the farms have a silo. So putting in silos and things like that is doable. Fuel tank, 10,000 litre that can be filled. Workshop trigger, just in here. If we go through the back of the yard, we'll get our cow barn. With lighting. This will do 70. Slurry pit, and again, every time I see a little track, I'm thinking, I want to go up there. I don't want to know where that goes, you know. I think it just goes out to some fields that overlook the cliff tops and that kind of, but it doesn't that just look Right, from here, again, a difference in level. So you come up around the back here, and we're at the back of the silage clamps. So you've got this raised thing, so you can tip into the back of the silage clamps, then drive across and tip that way rather than coming in the other way. I think that's pretty much on all of them. And now sleep trigger, lovely little house just here. So, away from here, so we've kind of gone right way around the log. Out onto the lane. I love these little pockets here and there of like spruce and pine trees, like little nurseries that are gradually growing up, you know. We take a right here. Following the lane, we come to a cluster of sell points. Now these are interesting in that we've got 4 sell points here, but there's no blue disc trigger icons showing. If we open that up, we've got in here. If we go round, well, if we go round here, then we got the wood sell point one just there. So this is coastal stores, dairies, wool and sawmill. Sawmill being there. I think this is the dairy and wool. Where the actual sell point is, I'm not. I mean, the wool one looks like it's there. So that's going to be wool. That's going to be sawmill. That's going to be dairy because it's got the tanks, and the other one's inside coastal stores. If we go to the map, so from the farm here, we've followed it all the way along, taken this route, and we are now here. At all of these, judging by where they're located, that one's in the building, that one's where the tanks are, and then these two. I mean, like I say, you can click on those. If we go down to prices and click on coastal stores and press tag place, there you go. So you can find out where they are. It's just it's not showing with a blue disc or anything like that. There we go. So that's coastal stores various. From here, we shall continue. Every turn, every rise, every crest is another stunning view. I like the little old ruins of crofts and stuff all over the place. It's brilliant. Next farm coming up. I think this is Hillview. Now I'm going to whiz round here again just to show you the sort of multi-level aspect of it. If you come around the back here, we've got the back of the silage clamps just there to tip in from here. Got another covered silage clamp there and store there, but all at different levels because it just fits into the hillside. It's how it's built to utilise the space as best as possible. Come around from there. Back down. I think I can leave this out on the road. I don't think any traffic comes on here. Open the gate. Go back to our map. So we've come from there all the way down here, and we are now here. This is plot 21. Quite expensive, this one. 728,136. We buy that and do that. There we go. So we've got another seed and mineral feed one. This one does work. There you go. Seed and mineral feed. I think it was one at the other farm. Barn and storage space. Plenty of. Fuel point that needs to be filled, but there we go. Trigger is just here for cows. I think this is 90 or is it 70, this one? This one's 90. Cows 90. This is the other side of the clamp. And then we come round here. Workshop trigger just there. Love that. Love that. We go past the little house here. On the left hand side we got our sleep trigger, so the house is there just slightly separate to the farm. And on we go. Have you ever been, I suppose you must have done, have you ever been on a map That is based in a real place. And you drive around it thinking, I'd love to go there. There have been so many, I think, across 19 and 22. That takes us back to the main farm that we started at. If we carry along here, and there have been loads where I've thought I'd want to go. I absolutely want to go. Court Farm, one of them. Six Ashes out to that area was another one. God, so many, honestly. I must continue, otherwise I'm going to stop and have a picnic. Is this one ruined farm? Look at my notes. I think it might be. I'll open the gate here and we'll go into the yard. So back to the map. We've gone all the way along here. Yes, it is. Right. So this is another one. If we go onto that, so that's plot 15, 803,044. Do that and that. But as I said, if we come here, the ruin of the farmhouse is just there. And in real life, if you look at the map, just here there is a little quarry and there's a debris crusher right there. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Now this one's got cows and chickens. The chicken barn you can't get into. The dialogue box is this end for 960 and the feed trigger's at the other end. Although I haven't found a hazard mark. I keep checking because I keep thinking I haven't put them on. My interactive zone markers are definitely on. I'm not sure where the egg pallets spawn. Another fuel point just there. This is another one. This isn't exactly the same, but when you look, you've got the little cottages just there, barn a bit. I mean, it's as close to as you can get, honestly. Cows, I think this one's 90 as well. There you go, 90 cows. Why is that not open? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that one doesn't. No, this one does. As I said, the feed point here for the chickens. Where do they spawn here? Yeah, there's nothing obvious marked on the ground, and the gate. These gates don't open, so it's got to be outside somewhere. Anyway, gate here. Let's open that up. Let's do the other one as well. There we go. And these are both silage clamps as well, just here. Oh no, is it just this one? Yeah, just this one, there we go. Silage clamp. And as we go around the corner here, we've got the sleep trigger just over there, workshop in here. There you go. There's your workshop. Sleep trigger just behind the van. And again, plenty of space all around all of the yards for putting in silos and things like that, if you want to. From here then, we shall continue along the lane. Oh, hang on. There it is, just down there. You can see it. We haven't got a driveway down there, but there's a little gravel pit quarry with debris crusher just there. And again, we're looking out across a gravel pit and quarry, debris crusher, but again, the view. Even with the old bathtub and oil drum and empty cage and stuff, it's still like, that's lovely. Right. We're going to take a turn to the right in just a moment. Just here. There we go. To our left, we've got a sale point, which is Fair Grain. Just in there. Then just past there, we've got the animal dealer. Just tucked in there. Then continuing on. Oh, that's a nice place. I wonder if those gates open. I haven't tried. Oh no. Oh. That would have been a lovely house to buy and live in. Tucked away in the trees. Now if I turn just here, we come up on the back or Fair Energy. This is the biogas plant. So again, rear dump silage clamps if you want to. Come down the side of that. It's quite steep there, but well. Oh, I was going to say. We are at the biogas plant. Now, as far as I'm aware, because there's no trigger showing, you have to buy the land to get the biogas plant. And this one's not cheap either. So we come from there, followed this all the way along there, past Fair Grain Animal Dealer. We're now at this point here. So this is plot 64. 632,000. I mean, it's up there, but not horrendous. There are worse biogas plants for price. So standard things in, standard out, silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet cut, digestate out. And then we have got over here a workshop trigger, I think in here, if I recall correctly. Where was it? I know we got one somewhere. What is in my mind? I'm sure there was a workshop here. I've got a fuel point. Oh, it's in this one, is it? Please be in here. Don't make me a lot. There we go. I knew it was in one of these. There we go. Workshop trigger just there. That's your biogas plant. And up from the biogas plant, we come down to the vehicle shop. Now, this has got quite a tight entrance and exit. So as far as, and it's a bit bumpy as well. So for larger machinery, you're not going to get large stuff. That's for small and medium. You will not get bigger stuff out of there. Workshop trigger just there. Vehicle store menu trigger just there. Again. Wow. And then around the side here, I don't know if this opens. We've got silage sales just here. And I love the fact this clamp looks like it's been nibbled away. You know, gradually chunks have been taken away from it. But this is the sell point silage sales. And then if we come out here, just because I want to take in the view again, come up out of here and come round the bend to that. And that is the map. If we come back to here, so from the biogas plant to there, that road, if we follow that along, runs right the way around the outside, right the way back along, and it will eventually take us back to the main farm. But we've been around all the farms, we've been around all the sell points. It is just glorious. It is glorious. That's Fairhead, Northern Ireland, County Antrim, by FastFarming and ES Agri. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.